Hey folks, welcome back to another Pokemon Master video, and as usual, before we get into today's content, let's get our daily summon in, and let's not much there. Let's see if we get anything on the free daily scouts, and the answer is no. So, yeah, let's go over today the new badge or medal system, whatever, right? The new medal system, and we'll go over basically, you know, I would guess the best ways or some decent ways to you know, get all these badges relatively quickly. So for these badges, a lot of these are really self-explanatory. I'll, you know, go over them really quick, but there are some that are much tougher, right? All of these are achievable. All of these are 100% achievable. Some a bit more tougher than others, like Balvilla, you know, Hall 30. Maybe some folks have some difficulty achieving them, but you know, Balvilla, you could definitely 100% free to play beat it. But you know, some folks might not be that far in the game yet. But aside from that, everything else is relatively easy to achieve. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. Go into a co-op battle and then use emotes 30 times. It could be the same emote, doesn't matter. Really easy. This one, dodge badge. Okay, let's talk about the more let's talk about the easier ones first. So level cap, that's pretty self-explanatory. You just need 50 sync pairs, have them unlock their level cap 5 times or more, and then you'll get the gold badge. Relatively easy as well. You just do that by progressing through the game anyways. This one's pretty easy too. 5 million coins. It might seem a lot, but for those folks like me who've been like stocking up on their pearls and never exchanging them because too lazy to exchange them, all you have to do is just like go to general, go to the 10 times pearl exchanges, and then just like exchange these, and then you'll get like a bunch of, like, this is yeah this is just straight up I think 200, I don't know, like 2 million or something the coins there if you get like a whole stack of 99. So that's relatively easy. Otherwise, if you don't have the pearls off, let's just do missions for the pearls, or just do stages regularly, and you'll get coins, right? No issue there. Let's see what else. This one's social butterfly is pretty self-explanatory as well. You could talk to the same person 30 times. Don't have to switch any stages or whatever, right? Let's see what else. Alright, I think that's all, like, the really super self-explanatory ones. Let's go over some more technical ones. So first of all, this Dragonite one, a lot of people are having issues with, right? Because a lot of folks think, oh, because like you need to use Hyper Beam to take out black belts 10 times. The only unit in the game that has Hyper Beam at the moment is Lance, and Lance is a fair exclusive unit, and his banner hasn't been back in a while, although a lot of things pointing to his banner might come back very, very soon. Well, I wouldn't say very soon, like next month or two, right? But if you don't have it, it might be difficult for you to finish it, but it's not impossible. And here's what I mean by that. So one way you could actually get the Lance badges is if you go to co-op training area, you go to EX Marshall. EX Marshall has black belts on the sides, so you could do very hard or hard, doesn't matter. If you want the 2-star gears, if you haven't finished your psychic gears, you could do very hard. If you already completed those, just do hard. Hard's quicker. And what happens in here is, if you have a teammate that has Dragonite, or anyone, if you have a friend or someone who has a Dragonite, and then you go in there and then you use that or your friend, your teammate, if it's with randos, you could like beat the stage with it, right? With the Lance and Dragonite, you still get credit for it. And we've tested this already on stream, all that stuff. It works. So, well, unless it gets patched in the future, I don't know. Like, the wording's kind of weird, but basically, in a nutshell, it's relatively, you could get it to work. All you need is Lance in there with Lance with Dragonite. Someone already has it. Like, folks are trying to help other people a lot right now in EX Marshall with their own Lances, so that other folks can get their Lance and Dragonite. Look, they don't have it, right? And then folks who do have Lance and Dragonite just could come in and help the folks who don't have them, right? And if you're like the Lance Dragonite user, you're just queuing up with randos, you don't even need to finish the whole thing unless like you really need the psychic gear as well, right? Just take out the the black belt opponents, and then you could just, you know, exit it, and then the AI will just keep on playing for you, right? So yeah, you could do that. I'll be doing streams later for folks who don't have, or oh, I screwed that one up bad, right? or you know, don't have Lance or whatever and need help, and I could, you know, again, stream later or today and help folks who haven't gotten Lance Dragonite. We could do this together, right? So yeah, that's basically how we do this one. Do keep in mind that you do have to like beat the stage though. You can't like lose during the stage. And if you're one of the folks who don't have Lance and Dragonite, what I recommend is you bring supports into this stage. Supports, stuff like Sabrina is the best support for Lance and Dragonite, right? Sabrina is a good one. Oh, another thing is you have to take it out with Lance and Dragonite's Hyper Beam. Nothing else works. So over here, the Unity attack, so this KO just does not count. Which is why you have to use supports. If you don't have Lance Dragonites, please bring supports. Sabrina, Alakazam, Rotom, Singsu, Alyssa, right? If you don't have those, just at least Torchic, main character plus Torchic, Blazing Hope, that helps tremendously as well. You probably would want to bring Rosa Superior, stuff that gives gauges as well. Those all help, right? You just support your Dragonite teammates, and then after the Dragonites take out the black belts, then, you know, swap into your DPS, if being, you know, either Caitlyn or Mewtwo, or you know, DPS Alexander, just whatever Psychic type unit you have, just so you don't lose this stage, right? Because again, if you lose the stage, you do not get credit for it. So, anyways, I'll just quit now. It won't disturb them. It's just gonna, you know, they're just gonna be on auto, right? Your character just goes on auto, get controlled by AI. Don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's how you get the Lance Dragonite one. Pretty, I wouldn't say simple, but it does take some time, and you do need some friends. And again, like I mentioned before, I'll be streaming, helping out folks trying to get this later for those who don't have Lance Dragonite. So, moving on to some other ones. So, this one's pretty easy. 3 opponents at once. All you have to do for this one is just go to any training area. You know, just any training area. Just go to like a normal difficulty, and then use like literally any unit that has a decent like AoE move, Garchomp, whatever, right? Alolan Raichu, that's a free-to-play one. Price and Dugong, although Price and Dugong is not 100% accuracy, so probably not them. If you have Alolan Raichu and Hau and Alolan Raichu, just use that. One AoE move, takes them all out, get the badge / medal. Super easy. I don't know why they didn't name the badges. I guess they just want to keep them separate. Just, you know, just according to Pokemon lore, badges are a bit, but you know, these aren't like badges because they're not given to you by generals or whatever, right? You don't get them from more of accomplishments. I guess these are basically like accomplishments, right? But yeah, that one's really easy as well. Just use one AoE move on a normal stage. Boom, you finish that. Let's see what else. This one. The evade opponent moves. This one's relatively easy as well. I mean, all of these are easy, right? If you have Mew, this is great. If you have Grimsley, this is great. If you have Rotom, this is great. You know, just any unit with evasiveness, you know, those are the ones that could get them relatively easily. Mew, Grimsley, Rotom, whatever. And if you have Starmie, you can use Starmie to give whoever who has some evasiveness, give them more evasiveness. Just basically any unit with evasiveness. And then all you have to do is just like go to like a, I guess, normal stage. Let's do this. Rotom, Klebit, and Starmie. We're just gonna go ahead and use this one. And this one's pretty simple. Just turn it on to like 3 times speed. Just give your dodger or your tank, whoever's gonna tank that. Do keep in mind you probably, or not probably, you would have to have that unit's in the tactics page, get the first one to get targeted, and then you just wait. They'll just keep on missing moves. They'll do no damage if they hit you anyways. If you're like worried about that, like Starmie, Special Defense, all whatever, it doesn't matter. Your unit's not gonna die. It'll just keep on dodging moves. Like even if you take damage, you're gonna like, it's gonna do like 1 damage to you or whatever, right? And then you just wait until you dodge like 10 moves, and then there you go. And oh, you do have to beat the stage, so like after you're done, you do have to like go ahead and like just take them all out, whatever, right? Just to keep bear that in mind as well. So, anyways, moving on. Let's see what else do we have on the list. Oh, there was like the last word one, right? That one's slightly tricky, but also not difficult either, right? This one. Last word. This one would require you to at least have Lieutenant Surge, which is it's not a free-to-play unit, but it's a 3-star symbol. It's like you guys, everyone probably has like a billion, probably pulled a billion Lieutenant Surges by now. Like the guy shows up everywhere, right, in your pulls. And yeah, this one's relatively easy as well. Just go to like stage that hits okay-ish hard, I guess. Super hard or ultra hard. I guess super hard is probably quicker. Use a team with Voltorb. These are all the units with last word, right? These two need Mega to get last word, and this one just gets last word from the beginning. You don't have to use these two units. You just need one, right? You just need one. And you only need those two. It's probably better if you take like a striker or something. So yeah, all you gotta do is just like just wait for them to take you out, basically. And then in the meantime, just like lower their HPs, just so you make sure that when Voltorb, Electrode or Voltorb, if you haven't evolved yours yet, when they get taken out, they do enough damage to take out the middle opponents, the middle one, right? That's one you want to take out. So. I guess we'll just keep on doing this. I guess we get XP, get some speed in here. So our move gauge regens a bit quicker. Alright, incoming sync move. Hopefully that does a decent amount to us. Okay, that's okay, I guess. Just keep on attacking them. Shadow Ball, we should be close to getting taken out, which is nice. You can do it. One of the rare instances where you actually want to lose. Alright, we should be good now. So, last word just activates whenever you faint, right? The sync pair faints. So we're just waiting for Electro to get taken out. I don't know why they're taking their time, but they are. And, oh, come on, still not enough yet. Come on. Hurry up. Hit us with something. Alright, oh, also do in the tactics page put Voltorb at the first, or Electrode at the first one. And last word, oop, that just takes them all out, and then there you go. Not difficult at all. Alright. Moving on. I think there's one more, right? I think it's the most annoying one that we haven't talked about yet. Let's see. Missions badges. Oh, also, once you're finished, you have to get the badges from the missions generator if you guys are looking, right? Let's see. We did that. Talked about that. I think, yeah, this is the only one left. This one is the hardest one. This one is, well, I wouldn't say it's hard. It's the most time-consuming one, right? The one where you have to defeat the opponent 100 times from with damage from being poisoned, badly poisoned, burned, trapped. So it has to be from like DOT damage, right? You can't take them out regularly. So the best way I've found, and if you have any better method, let me know in the comments down below, but the method that worked for me the most is just go to like a stage, pick hard, and then go with a team of Masquerain and whatever, right? You just need Masquerain there. Masquerain plus, again, whatever. You probably would want a striker strong enough to one-shot your opponent's middle unit, right? Or deal enough damage that they could get like one-shotted by the trap damage, right? I personally would just not bother with the middle one, but yeah, and Torkoals, whatever. You just need 2 units basically. Masquerain's the key here, right? So with this setup, all you have to do is just take out the middle unit, just save you time, and then use Infestation on the sides, one time each, and then they just get taken out right immediately, as long as you don't crit, because if you crit, you one-shot them. But if you don't crit, you get the trap damage in there, and then boom, you get 2 KOs per run, right? If you could find some unit that could deal enough damage to the mid that like you don't one-shot them, and then like you still have sufficient move gauges for like the other 2 sides, and sure, you could do that as well. I just personally can't, you know, I don't think it's really, I just wouldn't bother, right? But you know, if you do need that, then you probably would want superior, right? I don't really recommend going for like the burn. Well, burn's okay, but I really do not recommend people going for poison, right? Because poison chances are not the highest, right? Infestation, the traps, you know, percentage is, especially infestation, right? Whirlpool is not like, you know, has bad accuracy, but infestation is basically a 100% trap, right? So this is the best one. It's not extremely safe, which again, if you do crit, you take the opponent out, but it's a 5% chance of critting, so like the chances aren't really that good. For Will-O-Wisp, it's not 100% accuracy, and also it takes a while just because, you know, you don't do any damage on impact, right? And then like if you like hit them with anything afterwards, they're probably just gonna die anyways. Infestation is perfect for this just because it doesn't do that much damage, and then but it does enough damage to bring them around 1 or 2 shot range of the trap damage. So yeah, this one isn't really difficult. It's just tedious. It takes time because you have to do 100 of these, so you just have to do this over and over and over again. If you guys don't want to really grind this, and you know, there's no hurry on these don't go away or whatever, they're all here to stay. If you don't want to grind any of these at all, you just want, you know, to get these medals while just playing the game normally, good for you, that's fine as well. But yeah, these are just, I guess, some methods for folks who are a bit impatient and do want to show off some of these medals, because there's a few really good ones. I personally really like the emoji one. It looks like a ditto on a hand. That's not what it is, but it just looks like that to me. I like that a lot. Wish we had a solar version, but it is what it is. So anyways, that's me with this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.